Last week on Expedition Texas, we were in Mineral Wells learning the history of the crazy water there.
A lady came here who was a little bit demented. After drinking a glass of water every day, she became a little less crazy.
This is great, Carol. I think I feel less crazy already. Is that supposed to happen?
And this here is what we like to claim as the largest bottle of laxative in the world.
And this week, just a few blocks away, we tour what's left of the decadent Crazy Water Hotel.
This bar served the mineral water.
Texas is full of lost history, from lost cemeteries to abandoned buildings, from the infamous to the obscure. Hitch a ride and travel across the Lone Star State, looking for hints of Texas' colorful past, our lost history. This is Expedition Texas, and we're gonna find it.
Mineral Wells, Texas shot to prominence in the early 1900s because of the water below the surface. This water was rich in minerals, and some said it even had healing powers. People came from all over the country to belly up to bars, not for a hard drink, but for some of that tasty healing water. They'd come to drink it, take it home with them, and even bathe in it. The water later took on the name of Crazy Water. Carol Elder, current owner of the Crazy Water Company, tells us how that came to pass.
The name Crazy Water actually dates back to like 1881, and Mineral Wells was kind of an already established spa resort town. And at this time, a lady came here who was a little bit demented, and so after she would sit by the well every day, and after drinking a glass of water every day, she became a little less crazy. And so it became then known as the Crazy Woman's Well. And then the woman dropped and became the Crazy Well, and then it became Crazy Water.
That original well is rumored to still exist, and today we're going to find it. As people came to Mineral Wells, the economy here boomed. All of those people needed places to stay, and since the mineral water was big business, Mineral Wells needed big hotels. Enter the Crazy Hotel. Though the hotel sat abandoned for many years, it's about to see new life thanks to local developers who've invested heavily in the old building. This is Cody Jordan. She works for those developers and is an expert on the story of the Crazy Hotel.
Hi, my name is Cody Jordan, and this is the Crazy Water Hotel. The hotel was built in the early 1900s. Around 1917 is when it was first built, and then it had a fire in the 1920s, and so they rebuilt it. They came in and rebuilt it at that point. But this hotel was historically known for the Crazy Water. There was a well on the northwest corner of the building that apparently a crazy woman would sit outside of, and she would, ask for them to draw up some water for her. And after quite some time of her drinking the waters, it healed her of her crazy ailments, and so hence the name Crazy Water Hotel. So the Crazy Pavilion that we'll get to go see in a little bit, it was known back in the day for the water. So instead of coming to a bar to get a drink of alcohol, you would go and get your drink of mineral water. And people would come from miles away from all over the country to come here just to drink from our mineral waters. So that's how this hotel evolved, even before the Baker. Of course, the Baker is phenomenal, and the Baker is that grand jewel, is what we call her. But this one is just the heart of our community because we are known for our waters.
And with that, it was time to take a tour of the Crazy Water Hotel. Hi, Cody.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh, doing just fine. Here, I've got my Crazy Water hat on here. I went over to check that out a little bit earlier. And Crazy Water, and now we're in the Crazy Hotel.
Yes. So this is the basement.
What
so
in the
you get
world?
in here and, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you'd sit on something,
this.
right? Oh, she's in. She's
I'm
getting
in.
a tan. We're learning the crazy history of Mineral Wells, Texas. We started last week with a visit to the Crazy Water Company. This week we're touring the Crazy Water Hotel with our guide, Cody Jordan. So you guys have already come in and kind of started working on the Crazy Hotel a little bit. At some point people will be able to stay here again?
Yes.
Okay, very exciting. But I'm looking around the room we're in now where work has started, and we're going to get to some of the more original places here in a little bit. But let's start out with where we are and show me something that you found when you guys tore away a wall that it had something really cool for many years.
Okay.
And that's right over this way.
Yes.
Show me that way.
All right. So when we took down the wall that's over here, we uncovered another storefront that is going to look like this. So back in the day, all the storefronts had this Crazy Water pavilion on them. And so every storefront now will have that.
All right, so you know, this show is about abandoned places, places that people haven't seen in a really long time. And I understand that below our feet is one of the original spas that was here in Mineral Wells, and it's kind of in original condition.
Yes.
Can we start at the bottom and work our way up?
Absolutely.
Show me the way, I'm following you.
Let's go. So this is the basement where our spas are. So this one would have been the ladies' spa.
Very cool.
We have the gentleman's spa over here.
So the ladies' spa, huh?
Yes. So over here we have the showers.
Aha.
And this tile now is coming back in style.
Yeah.
So we will restore most of the tile that's in here. So
very cool.
yeah.
And there's even a shower door, so you can use that. It's still in pretty good shape there.
Yep.
To be used, possibly, whenever it gets restored. But over here, we have more spa type stuff. What do we have in here?
So we have our sauna over here.
Oh, nice.
So just imagine back in the day,
Yeah.
people getting their spa treatment.
This is a marble slab on here.
Yes. And we plan on restoring it back to its original fabric.
Awesome. Well, this one's in good shape. This one over here, not so much. Be careful, because this one is broken. They might have exceeded the weight limit, whoever was there last.
So this was the tanning bed.
Tanning bed? This was like sit and tan. What
So
in
you
the
get
world?
in here and, you know, I guess
you'd
doing
sit on
like
something,
this.
right? Oh my goodness, this is the first time.
So this is how
All
we
right,
would look
watch,
back in the day.
watch your fingers here. We'll
Are you
get
gonna
you a
go,
tan.
you go
Yeah.
all the way in? Okay.
Yeah, we might as
Here
well.
we go.
I'll let you go for it this
Oh my
time.
gosh,
huh?
I'm gonna fall.
Oh, she's in. She's
I'm
getting
in.
a tan. Okay, watch out. I'm gonna raise it up now.
All right,
And I
okay.
guess the almost thought you were stuck there for a second. The little switches over here, I guess would be how you turned it on and
Yes.
fired it up. That's
This is hard to get in. I can't
Yeah.
even imagine the women that were down in here.
I know.
And there's lights
There's a light.
there.
Yeah, don't step on that. That'll
Yeah.
bust on you. Wow. That is pretty cool.
Here we have our gentleman's bath, and it's bigger than the women's bath. So who knew that in the 20s, men still had their man cave?
Yeah, I might have to eat my words now. This is pretty big, and it just keeps going on and on and on back here. The men have this cool little gadget here. What is this?
You know, if I had to guess from the looks of it, it looks like it might be some kind of steamer. Maybe
Yeah.
you can put your towels in there and steam it.
Oh yeah, and then it drains out the bottom.
So
That
why
could be.
couldn't women have that? Why did it have to be the men that have
Well,
that?
maybe after you have your shave, you get the hot towel treatment, possibly. I don't know.
So imagine Bonnie and Clyde down here and, you know,
Oh, yeah?
Clark Gable. And
It was a destination resort.
it was.
Yeah. And we have light coming from here. What is this?
So up here, you have the old bowling alley. So
Bowling alley. Wow. We're in Mineral Wells, Texas, learning the history of the crazy water there. That includes a tour of the Crazy Water Hotel with our guide, Cody Jordan.
Yeah.
And we have light coming from here. What is this?
So this is the other part of the basement.
Well, this is definitely a staple of the basement area of an old hotel. Looks like we have the boiler here.
Yes, so Mineral Wells is kind of built in a little valley, and so all the water from all of the hills comes down into the streets of Mineral Wells. So they actually go up underneath the hotel.
Really?
And up underneath a lot of the buildings they go underneath. So we do have to have sump pumps in here that pump out this water.
Yeah, got to keep that under control,
yes.
huh?
Yes.
Awesome. So I guess no need for boilers though whenever the hotel opens back up, right?
No.
Yeah.
So these are going out, and we're gonna hopefully turn this area into a really fun speakeasy.
Ooh, fun.
To really have that 1920s feel. So up here you have the old bowling alley. So,
bowling alley?
Yeah.
Wow.
So when we started the construction, we actually found the old wood. Of course, it was beyond repair, but we do have some pieces of it that we were able to salvage, and we do have those in storage. But all of this was bowling alley.
Wow. More pipe and equipment. And what is this over here, Cody?
So all of this is the old lighting from the hotel, and we will be using those throughout the hotel and all the common spaces. We're going to be restoring those and putting them back in, but those were from the 1920s.
Wow, so these are all the old original 1920s fixtures.
Yes.
That is so cool. And you're reusing them, and they all look really good.
Yeah, they look amazing.
A little polish and a little shine. I think
And we've actually restored several of them in the pavilion. So on the columns, you'll notice that they're the original fixtures. All of the fixtures there are original that we have restored.
Awesome. Okay, I was distracted a little bit. Back to what we were looking for. And what we were looking for was something we had actually already seen. We started our visit standing right in front of it. Seen here in this historic photo is one of the many bars in Mineral Wells that served up, that's right, Mineral Wells Crazy Water.
This bar served the mineral water. So we would have the 4 levels of the mineral water that you could come in, and you can come off of the streets and you can come straight in here and you could purchase your water. So instead of getting your favorite alcoholic beverage, you would get your favorite water beverage here. So it will be a water pavilion again, is our hope, as long as we get the partner we're looking for.
Yeah, a water pavilion. I said it wrong. It's not a bar. It's a water pavilion. Beautiful place though.
Yes, it is beautiful. Cool. And so it's even, it's got all the original tile.
Yeah, I see that all along the front and on the columns here.
Yes, and in our historic Baker Hotel, it's the same tile there that we have here.
Really?
So
let's take a look, guys, up here right quick at all of what's above you. So all up in the ceiling and the skylights and the way this water pavilion is built.
In here we have the old mailboxes and where you would put your keys. So the guest would come in, and this mailbox, it would sit here. They would come in and check in here and grab their mail and go up to their room.
Wow, so all the room numbers are on here.
Yes.
Wow, it's very cool. All the way up to 643.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had a lot of rooms.
Yeah, and then this is, I guess, the original check-in desk over here.
Yes. So imagine how grand this was back in the 20s, people coming in and checking into this beautiful grand entry here.
Very nice.
So the architecture, and it's the original marble.
Wow.
In those times, the original wood. All of this is original and completely restored.
Wow, this is very nice, and I love the green.
Isn't it beautiful?
And what's this over here?
So here we have our little mail chute. And so guests, when they're up on the 7th floor, the 6th floor, they could drop their mail in and it would come down here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And it's glass, so you can see the mail coming down. And I guess the mailman would come and take it from here, huh?
Take it from here. Imagine the crazy lady kneeling down right here, begging for her water.
We're in Mineral Wells, Texas, learning the history of the crazy water that made the town famous. We're touring the Crazy Water Hotel with our guide, Cody Jordan.
Okay, so these were the rooms. Now this, of course, is going to be one big suite, is what this one will be. But historically, you had a room here, and then here would be your bathroom closet, and then right over here is another room with your bathroom closet, and over there would have been a mechanical area. So we're going to have 88 rooms in the hotel. Historically, there were over 200 rooms.
Significantly less rooms, but more space in every room. Much
space.
Nicer rooms.
Yes.
Do you, with your historical stuff, do you have to keep things like these transoms?
Yes, we have to keep all of the transoms.
Okay, so everything out here is going to have to look just like it would have been walking down the hall.
Yes.
Very cool.
We'll have to have all the doors. We can't take out any of the doors or any of the transoms. And so they'll all be kept. These are going to be luxury apartments.
Oh.
And with the flexibility of turning them into VRBO, Airbnb as well.
What floor are we on?
We are on the 8th floor, which is the mechanical room for the elevators.
Oh my gosh, look at all this old elevator equipment here. Stuff was huge.
They really made it to last.
No kidding. So why is it all kind of out here?
So we are taking it apart because we will be replacing it with new and improved electrical elevators. All of these were hydraulic elevators.
Oh, okay.
And so all of these are going away, and we'll have to take them out through the roof because they're so big, so.
Take them out through the roof? What, with a crane or something?
Yes, with a crane. All of them
wow,
will go
and
out.
so is this where everything was sitting originally back here?
Everything was up here. Everything you see here was all up here.
Wow, so somebody had to disassemble all this huge stuff.
And this just happened a few weeks ago.
Really?
They disassembled everything.
Is this like the break or something? What is this for?
That looks like that's what it is.
I don't know. Jeff knows things. What do you think, Jeff?
I think it's a break.
We're going with it's a break. After our trek through the building, back down the stairs was something we still wanted to see. That original well we had heard about that existed near the corner of the Crazy Water Hotel.
Okay, so over here we have some wells that are located on this piece of property, but this is where it's at. So this is the Crazy Well. So this is what we're known for, the crazy water. Imagine the crazy lady kneeling down right here, begging for her water to be drawn up for her. And this is where it took place. This is where she got her healing from all of her crazy spells and whatever. And it actually is a well. We had one of our businessmen here that's what he does. He digs wells, and so he came in and he said it is a well. We've got it here, and he's going to restore it for us.
Wow!
Yes.
And crazy water will flow from the original well once again. Okay, well, we've seen it. We've seen it. Thank you for showing us around.
Welcome. No, oh my gosh, thank you guys for coming.
And I would say good luck on the renovation, but it's going amazingly well already.
It is.
Very cool. Well, congratulations
Well,
on
thank you so much.
so much happening in Mineral Wells, and thanks for showing us around.
Well, we hope you guys will come back and see us when we're all back in our glory days
Yeah,
again.
absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. We will.
Mineral Wells, Texas, from a simple valley to boomtown. From boomtown to a quiet Texas town with towering ghosts of its glorious past. From quiet Texas town back to boomtown. People came here because there was quite literally something in the water. It seems that something has a way to drive the entrepreneurial spirit and to want to accomplish the unthinkable. New life is being breathed into formerly abandoned brands and structures. And Mineral Wells, Texas may just be the next place you need to plan a family vacation. Hey, it's happened before. Down the road, there's another lost legend waiting to be discovered, and on Expedition Texas, we're going to find it.